A dejected Damian Lillard was still absorbing the Portland Trail Blazers' first-round playoff series loss to Denver when presented with a question about the future of the franchise. Just minutes prior, Lillard had walked off the Moda Center court after a 126-115 loss to the Nuggets in Game 6. Though he didn't have answers about the future, he made it clear that the present simply isn't going to cut it. "We didn't do what was necessary to win a series," Lillard said. "Obviously got to keep the fight, got to keep working and keep coming back to battle. Regardless of how it ended, we're going to always have our heads held high and we're going to have class and go about it like no real warriors. We lost. They were the better team. Congratulations to them. And it's back to the drawing board for us." But what could that look like? A series of small doodles, or a bright, blank new canvas that could be developed into a complex tapestry of change. The Blazers enter an offseason as uncertain as any in the Lillard era, which began in 2012-13. For the first time in 9 seasons, it appears that coach Terry Stotts' job is in jeopardy. The backcourt duo of Lillard and CJ McCollum clearly is not good enough to get the team to the NBA Finals. Norman Powell has a player option worth $11.6 million, so he could become a free agent. So will Carmelo Anthony. Jusuf Nurkic has 1 year remaining on his contract. Cap space will be limited, and the team clearly needs help. "We didn't win a championship, so obviously where we are now isn't good enough," Lillard said. The Blazers made the playoffs for the 8th consecutive season this year. That's nothing to take for granted. But at this point in the Lillard era, making the playoffs is no longer an accomplishment, especially losing in the first round for the 3rd time in 4 years. Lillard's championship window. Lillard's NBA biological clock is ticking. He will turn 31 on July 15th. To put that in perspective, Lillard was 23 in 2014 when he hit the game-winning 3 in Game 6 against Houston at the Moda Center to earn the Blazers their first playoff series victory in 14 years. The Blazers have had 2 moments since that measure up: Lillard's game-winning 3 against Oklahoma City in Game 5 of the first-round series win in the 2019 playoffs, and the subsequent second-round series win over Denver that pushed the Blazers into the Western Conference Finals, where they were swept by Golden State. Time is flying by, and 2 more years of not being good enough would leave Lillard approaching 33. Michael Jordan retired from the Chicago Bulls in 1998 at the age of 34 with 6 NBA titles. For a more modern comparison, the Miami Heat gave up on Dwyane Wade and let him leave as a free agent at the age of 34. Lillard likely only has a handful of prime years left. The Blazers' time is now to give Lillard a fighting chance to win a championship before it's too late. But what would any of that look like? Even Lillard's not sure.